We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Giants.
Me too. My first time playing, man, ever. I'm playing somebody under somebody else's name.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Stroud. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. It'll be a pickup at 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
Yeah, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
All right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
All right.
Chubb. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Dart to throw on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Chump. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter two as they go to work on a first and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Cam Scalaboo taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Tackle made by Foley Fanukasi, the former UConn Husky. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the Texans' 17-yard line.
To throw is Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And Stroud now to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Houston.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Stroud. Got him, man. It's Collins complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
On the quick, right?
Again, running right is Chubb. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nick Chubb, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chip.
Oh, what the fuck was... Wow.
Badly, it's no good. Wide left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. Their own
the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
To throw now, Dart looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
11.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud to throw it. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Over. 18.
Here's Collins. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. Looking to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes.
And he's going to go down here. Safe. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
A 51-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Throwing, dart. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A play fake, and now it's dart. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dart. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 66 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. Complete. It's tanked down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but again, zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Stroud to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt.
Look at this. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to get him another 1st down here as he's able to dive forward to get as much as he can. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They got a chance to strike.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mixon is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Texans are going to win the football game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. There we go. Kill. We're going to 54.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throw secured by George Pickett. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Here we go. I took one. There we go. Kill. Hey, 47. 26.
First down. Here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go, 46.
Draw play. This is Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Kill. Then we're going to 53.
From the 19. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, because he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Williams. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Aubrey good on the point after. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here goes Dart to the air. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants with work to do on 2nd and 12. They go right back to Tracy. Escapes a defender. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. From the 42. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 40-yard line.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. 47. 46.
Prescott to throw once more. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when a quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and never some positive.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Begins his return at the 16. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Plays take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on first is Prescott. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Giants are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Here, Smith are set on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Tracy once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result, and now it's third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go.
From the 25 on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Up the middle, Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Now here's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Into traffic, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Dart out of the shotgun. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
The Giants using their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the set. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got third down.
16 yards.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Slayton. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, 47.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go. I take 1. Here we go, 47. 26.
He's back to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. He'll throw it. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The give to Tracy up the middle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They run. Here's Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Giants in range for a game-winning score. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Tracy. Can't bypass that line, and they stop him at the 3.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
At the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go to him again. And And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Let's go.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Throwing now. And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minutes. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Again.
Folks, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple...
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Maybe they on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you song, it's still song.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Running left is Tracy.
The fuck are you doing, Thomas?
So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try to run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Purdy now to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover it. But I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. Dances by him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they usually know.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
What's so sucky, you?
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Purdy from the gun. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, dart, toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play fake, and here's Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing his dart. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Here's Dart once more. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's complete to Slayton. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Dart. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll hand it to Tracy. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Where you going?
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Throwing right away is Dart. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a play fake here on first down. That'll be caught. It's caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 32 on the play.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Walker, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You have the interception on the first play of the game. And the good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right back to Tracy. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Another New York Giants. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. He'll look to throw. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tracy trying the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
He has Hyatt over the middle. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Dart to throw on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now it's Tracy. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
It's a video game.
Makes the score Giants 7, Seahawks 3.
following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Darnold. And he can't hang on to it. And the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 4. Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. On play action, they'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. He's going to let it go again. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll throw now on the final play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Gano for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right?
Same way I feel. I feel the same. I feel the same.
Optimism here. I think they went in.
Yeah, sure you're right. I got that because you should have played Cleveland. You're gonna press. You're gonna press. You should have picked Cleveland out of the game. You should have just picked Cleveland. You should have just picked Cleveland.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
Yes.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Darnold down to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Back to throw, Darnold. And it is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle.
Wrong defense, beating myself.
Ken Walker,
It's the wrong thing.
13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I picked the wrong defense. That's not like you did. I picked the wrong defense. I should have picked the 3-4. Should have picked 3-4. Oh, yeah, sure you are.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Sure you're right. It's true.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Should have picked the Bomber and Saints.
At the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago.
Yes, we are, buddy. We're a great team. Better than the Saints. What the fuck the Saints done?
Still
We
the
got
same.
4 chips. How many Saints? How many chips the Saints got? How many chips the Saints got?
Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
How many chips the Saints got? It don't matter. We still got 4 rings. We still got 4 rings. How many rings y'all got? 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 That's what I'm talking about. How many rings y'all got? How many rings do y'all have? How many rings y'all got? Yes, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's ain't about nothing else but rings. It ain't about nothing else but rings. What have y'all done lately? Shut your mouth. The Saints ain't been shit. They out there. What's the laugh about? What have y'all done? Who was y'all last ring? But what have y'all done? If you could tell me what have y'all done? Who have y'all got rid of? What have y'all done? You can't even tell me what y'all done. We won 4 Super Bowls. We won 4 Super Bowls. We 4-1 in the Super Bowl. What have y'all done? Y'all got what? How many Super Bowls y'all got? How many? How many Super Bowls do y'all have? How many do y'all have? How many, Goofy? Y'all got 1, right, Goofy? We got 4. We got 4. Watch your NFL. Know your shit before you talk. We got 4. The only loss was to the Ravens. We got 4. How many y'all got? That's what I thought.
As we get set for the 4th quarter.
That's what I thought.
Officially
We
nothing
got
on that
1 with the
last
great
run.
Drew Brees. I give it to Drew Brees. That's the highlight of y'all fucking franchise, Drew Brees.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang
It
on.
don't matter. It doesn't matter. We got 4.
Just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back
So who won a ring? If y'all didn't have Drew Brees, y'all would have won a ring? Okay. If y'all didn't have Drew Brees, if y'all didn't have Drew Brees, y'all would have won a ring.
Just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. There's a short one.
If y'all didn't have Drew Brees, you mean to tell me y'all would have won a ring if y'all didn't have Drew Brees?
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that,
you're right. You absolutely. I admit to that. You're right. I admit to it. But you're not admitting to it. You're telling me if y'all didn't have Drew Brees, y'all still would have won that ring.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Dart. He's got the hook up there, the neighbors. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
The main factor, we're not talking about factors. Let's talk about the main factor. The main factor. If y'all didn't have Drew Brees, we could have won without Plexico. If y'all didn't have Drew Brees, y'all wouldn't have won no Super Bowl. That's plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Who was y'all back? You don't even know who y'all backup quarterback was. You can't even tell me that. Yeah. Just who? Chase Daniels was the one y'all ring.
They'll try the left side.
So, but I'm proving to you, he would have won y'all. I'm keeping it on the subject. He would have won y'all a ring. He would have won y'all a ring. Yes or no? I just want you to answer the question. But that's what I'm referring to. Because you said factors, other factors of the team. You said other factors of the team.
Throwing dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Yeah, these guys doing one shit, son. They've been wearing fucking brown bags on their head the whole fucking franchise. He talking about teams. These guys with the brown bag champions. Get the hell out of here. I remember y'all Sandmill days. I remember them days. Ricky Jackson days. I remember them days. So I ain't do shit.
Up the middle they go. Tracy. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10.
Yeah,
now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over.
Arguably the greatest linebacker in NFL history. LT. Please. Breezy.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Breezy.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Here's a give up the middle. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Beat yourself, Goofy. Beat yourself, Goofy. Beat yourself, Goofy. Beat yourself, Goofy.
Scatterboo is in the
Beat yourself, Goofy.
And this is the time of the game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Chase. Chase. What about the other guy? Herbert. Hubert. That's his right? Hubert.
It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, offense. Come on, offense.
Here's Darnold.
Goofy.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw.
And his throw is
Goofy, don't beat yourself.
Back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Darnold.
That's complete. And he is going to have to see his first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Seahawks.
Now Darnold. And that one's drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can. I did like the decision making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now it's Darnold. Going up top for Cup.
Oh, shit, Goofy.
Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, shit.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Myers connects on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Jason Myers picking off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, shit, Goofy. You just say it. You just say it. What's up, Goofy? I'm talking to you, man. It's okay, bro. We're all good. Shit. You got me in the loop.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Sick over there.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Like that.
7 seconds to play. No timeouts, remember.
They'll start on the ground here. First down. Strong running there.
See it, Goofy.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey.